Okay, this video is going to show you how to utilize Realtime Coach, and you're going to do that from the SpeechCART window. In this video, that's what we're going to show you. So we're going to begin by opening up our browser and going to Realtime Coach.
ace.myrealtimecoach.com is the address.
And then you're going to log in to Realtime Coach. Once it loads, you're going to click on Play in SpeechCART 101. And then we're going to go to Starter Dictations in this situation, and we're going to select a video. And we clicked on the big blue arrow to take us to the video. Now, on the right-hand side, sometimes it gives you words to add. But in this situation, it has not given us any words to add. And we're ready with that video, but now we have to get SpeechCART ready. We know that you don't always have two screens the way we do, so you would probably want to minimize the browser and then go to SpeechCART. And we're going to click on the new job icon. And in the new job window, we're going to name our job Realtime Coach. If you want to add the speed or the name of the video, that's a great idea. And then we're going to select the style. And we've created a style for you for Realtime Coach. So try to select that style. If all you have is the basic style, that's okay to begin with. And then we're going to click on Cart, which is going to take us to the speech opens. You're going to see the drag and user profile selection. You need to select your user profile, and you'll notice the green bar at the bottom of the cart window will go away once your profile is loaded, and you'll see the words topic ready where the green bar used to be. So now we're ready to dictate, and we're going to first go to the audio setup wizard, which in Dragon is called check microphone. It might pop to the bottom and flash, so we need to click on it to bring it up, and then we're going to click on next, and then we're going to click on start, and we're going to read what we see.
I am reading this text out loud, clearly and naturally, period. I will continue to use this tone when I dictate with the product, period. Right now, I am giving Dragon a chance to adapt to my voice and audio environment, period. As I talk, Dragon is checking the quality of the audio input and adjusting some settings, period. Good audio input is essential for accurate speech.
Once it says complete, we click on finish. And now we're actually ready to warm up. So we're going to turn on the mic and dictate a bit.
Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Hugo Echo. Testing.
Okay, so we're pleased with the text. And now we're ready to click on Dictate to Active Window. And then we're going to click on Play in Realtime Coach.
This is 1 minute of Lifeline warm-up material. Prior to literary 120-171 test, period. Let's begin approximately 1 minute of warm-up, period. This happened just 73 seconds into its flight, we were stunned, period. Then without warning, it was gone, period. That evening, President Reagan spoke from the Oval Office to comfort a grieving nation, period. Millions of children had watched the launch because the teacher was to later teach science lessons from space, period. Instead, we were reminded of a deeper message. Reagan said, I want to say something to the children of America who were watching the live coverage of the shuttle's takeoff, period. I know it is hard to understand, but sometimes painful things like this happen, period. It's all part of the process of exploration and discovery, period. It's all part of taking a chance and expanding man's horizons, period. End warm up, period. It starts going down, fast, period. What would happen if you jumped right when it started to go down, period? Would the ceiling hit your head, question mark, ouch, exclamation. Do you stay suspended in the air while the elevator plummets down? Let's examine the elevator problem one step at a time, period. First, consider a scale, period. You know, the kind that you weigh yourself on, period. When you step on a scale to weigh yourself, there are two forces involved, period. One, gravity pulls you down, period. Two, the scale pushes you up, period. What? Question mark, you didn't know a scale could push? Of course it can. If it didn't push up on you, you would go crashing through the floor. This upward push is called the normal force, period. And yes, it is normally there, period. Since you're just standing there on the scale, you're not moving, period. Therefore, you're not accelerating, period. Newton's second law of motion, that force equals mass times acceleration, tells us that if the acceleration equals 0, the net force must equal 0, which means that the force of gravity pulling you down must be equal to the force of the scale pushing you up, period. Now let's suppose you're standing on that scale in an elevator, period. At first, the elevator is standing still, so you and the scale are standing still, period. The two forces on you are equal and opposite, period. You can read how hard the scale is pushing by looking at it, period. We call that your weight, period. Then, the elevator starts falling down, you and the scale are in the elevator, so you're falling down too, period. Faster and faster, period. That means, you are accelerating downward. Now, there is a net force in the same direction as the acceleration, period. Down, period. Since gravity hasn't changed, that must mean the scale isn't pushing up as hard, period. So the scale is reading a smaller number, period. The faster the elevator accelerates, the less the scale pushes up, period. But if you jumped, would you stop falling, question mark? Would the elevator hit your head, question mark? Well, what's pulling the elevator down, question mark? Gravity, period. Is gravity pulling on you, period? Of course. So your relative position in the elevator will stay the same, period. The ceiling will only hit you if you can jump up to the ceiling, period. Now, consider, what would happen if the elevator accelerated upward? And, even more frightening, if someone snuck in and cut the cable holding the elevator. What would happen then, period? Think about it.
Okay, so our dictation is over. Michelle is going to turn the mic off in SpeechCART, and then here we're going to click on Check Transcript. And that is going to show us that Michelle dictated at 91% accuracy. And it's also showing on the master transcript side, on the left-hand side, what words were supposed to be there. And in my transcript, it shows what errors you have in red. And it tells you more information about your accuracy. It says that there were 11 dropped words. There were 23 wrong words. One of them involved a final S. And the other 22 did not. So it's very good information. It shows you where it thinks you dropped words. And the dropped words really could be words that Dragon did not properly understand that we dictated. So we generally like to make note of the accuracy that we got with the job. Yes. You can see that there's a little pie chart on the video that she just did that says that she earned 91% on the video. And you can also see that the words per minute was 115 plus. It was one voice and it was 3 minutes and 35 seconds long. And so we've got all the information we need out of Realtime Coach. And now we can actually move to SpeechCART and we can do correction on our dictation for the purpose of building accuracy.